the fund's key driver, I guess, for our repairs at the end of the day was still to provide a structure that was resilient and able to withstand a certain level of shaking, and therefore enabling the tenants to carry on trading, and therefore for the centre to carry on making money, therefore the fund to maintain its fund performance. So it was a fairly crucial decision to be made, not just on the timing and the way in which they'd be able to not affect our tenants, but looking into the way in which that technology had been developed and successfully applied to other buildings. The first scheme that was proposed was demolition and rebuild, and so obviously that comes with its challenges in regards to, we have 3 operating fully established tenants in that space, one of them being a supermarket, which is an anchor tenancy to that site, and being able to take that out of play for a considerable period was not really seen as being advantageous, not just to the area but for the centre itself. Would have impacted financial returns and whatnot. There were talk of repair methodologies, and the first one that was actually discussed was one that involved piling, and the issue with piling was that we had to vacate the tenancies anyway, so there was actually, and yes, for a shorter period of time, but it would have still been enormously invasive and kind of defeat the purpose to trying to repair like a building and keep the tenants operational. We would have seen that to being almost impossible. So we adapted and advanced a proposal that Mainmark had put forward in order to undertake these repairs effectively in situ, maintaining full operation for our tenants throughout the duration of the project. And that was incorporating drilling fairly small holes in the scheme of things throughout as a grid throughout all of the tenancies. And doing those works during the night time, and then having them so that they were flush and ground and at a perfectly acceptable format, particularly from a supermarket's point of view, for the following day's use. So we were doing all the foundation drilling and the ground improvement underneath the key structural elements which were around the perimeter of the building during the day, and then obviously doing the stuff in the main floor slab, which was mainly from a re-levelling perspective. But that stuff was all done during night. So that meant we were able to maintain our tenants' full ability to trade. There were some impacts, some of the walls we had to put hoardings in front of, but we're talking a minimal loss of tenantable area and rentable area. From the fund's perspective, that was a big tick, and one of the fundamental reasons we were able to get the job approved in the first place.